welcome to Saucy Cat. My name's Zoe and I want something to chow on. And what better to chow down on than some chow mein? Sorry, this vegan chow mein is super easy and delicious. Let's get into it. Let's start off with some basic veggie prep. Cabbage and carrots, of course, which we're gonna shred, and then some thinly sliced celery and tiny little broccoli. Now finely mince up some fresh garlic and let's get cooking. Place a large pot onto the stove at medium-high. Feel free to use a wok if you want to be a little more accurate, but I'm using what I have on hand. Heat up a good drizzle of olive oil and plop in the garlic. Saute the garlic for about a minute and then add in our cut veggies. I like to put in the broccoli first and cook that for a couple minutes before adding the rest of the veggies to make sure it gets cooked all the way through. Continue to cook everything on the heat for 10 to 15 minutes. Now put a small pot of water on the stove for our noodles. While I would prefer to use fresh chow mein noodles, they're impossible to find around here, so I'll be using these really tasty dried noodles. This brand cooks in only 3 minutes, but I'm going to cut that short a bit and cook them for 2.5. We're going to keep cooking them later with the veggies, and I don't want the noodles to get too soft. Rinse the noodles really well in cold water and give them a moment to drain completely. Let's whip up a chow mein sauce while we're waiting. In a small bowl, add Chinese cooking wine and dark soy sauce. Regular soy sauce works just as well, but dark gives it this deeper color and adds a bit more complexity with the flavor. Then add a generous portion of hoisin sauce with a small drizzle of sesame oil. Finally spice it up with some white pepper and cayenne pepper. The cayenne is optional, I just like a little bit of heat in my noodles. Give it a very good whisk until it's evenly mixed, then let's return to our pot. Dump in those drained noodles and pour that yummy sauce on top. Combine everything until it's all evenly coated and continue to cook on the heat for 5 to 10 more minutes. Once all the sauce is soaked up and everything is nice and hot, let's plate this dish. First of all, this looks amazing. That dark soy sauce just coats it so beautifully. There's a lot of really good saltiness from our soy sauce, but my favorite part has to be this broccoli. It's just really sweet and adds a really sweet touch to the dish. Well, that does it for today. Let me know what recipes you want to see down in the comments. Like and subscribe so you don't miss any more noodly dishes. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on Saucy Cat. Look at that in there. Yeah.
That looks really cool.
Doesn't mix. It completely is a different density.
Oh, that's so cool looking.
Mm-hmm.